Did it? Because sometimes it won't. I've had that happen when I do the church stuff.
Yeah. It should be popping up here shortly. I think I didn't have that on.
Really?
It happens. It happens.
Sometimes I log in, log out. Anyway, community calendar. Northeast Public Water Authority meeting today, 1 to 3 o'clock. A budget meeting for the Northeast Public Water Authority, the state of Arkansas, will be held Wednesday, October 2nd at the office at 66 Florence Drive in Mountain Home. Issues and viewpoints today from 1:30 to 3 at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. Book discussion group at the library. October selection is Last Child in the Woods. Bread of Life Kitchen has their meal tonight. Bread of Life Kitchen held at Word of Life Church at 310 South Main Street. Held on Wednesday from 3 to 5:30. Meal is free with donations accepted. Grief Share continues. Boy, did I just mess up now.
Never fails.
Never fails. Tried to scroll down and it just popped all the way back up. Grief Share continues. Grief Share, a special 13-week seminar support group for people experiencing grief and loss, to be held on Wednesday evenings. It continues now, and it's at First Baptist Church at 1205 Spring Street in Mountain Home. It's in their fireside room. Starts at 6 o'clock tonight and runs through the end of December.
Yeah, that was my bad on the Facebook feed. So,
Oops. Stuff happens.
It happens. It happens. I can fix it if I need to. It should be picking it up now, so we should be good. Let's see, on sports, we've got ninth grade is headed to Dover tomorrow night to go down by Russellville and compete down there. And the high school Bombers are here at home. We'll be televising this one live.
Is that Pine Bluff?
Can't make it to the game. It is Pine Bluff Zebras. Yep.
Go Bombers.
So they will be here at home at Bomber Stadium, so you can go out and watch the game, or you can tune in here to XL7 TV. We will be broadcasting it live.
Hey, the mayor made it. Yay!
Yay.
I started to sweat it a little bit. Anyway, the mayor just walked through the door. We're going to take a break. The mayor's going to be our guest, Mayor of Mountain Home. Be right back.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care of Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area. At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
I've had back problems since about 98, and all the doctors want to do is put me on medicine. And I started coming here, and he started adjusting me. I can get up and walk a lot better. I don't have near as much pain. And the laser treatment he did on my neck and back, it helped my pain in my neck probably 75–80%. I'd recommend that for anybody that's got any kind of pain. It does wonders.
$7:20, the mayor is here. Mayor Hillrey Adams of City Mountain Home. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Well, it's good to be back again another month.
Another
That's
month.
a sign we lasted one more month.
And
It's a good sign.
Yeah.
I do want to apologize to all the viewers out there, especially on Facebook. We had a little glitch this morning, but it is up and going.
you got it.
You got it.
Love those glitches.
Oh, you got to love it. Got to love it.
Anyway, you know, I go out to the dog park quite a bit with my little dog Pepper, and
Yeah.
everything looks so nice, well maintained, looking good.
Speaking of the dog park, I think it's October 12th, if that's a Saturday, from 11 to 1. A young boy, I believe, I'll probably botch his last name, Shad Dirac.
Oh yeah.
You know, Shad's the Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
And for that, his Eagle Scout project, he's the one that put in the
And they're using it up there.
dog agility or dog exercise. I'm not sure what you call that stuff. But Shad's got that in, and he's planning on, as part of his Eagle Scout project, from, I believe it's from 11 to 1 on the 12th, to be out there, you know, try to introduce that part of the park to the public. I think he's got some demos planned to show you how to take your little dog around through some of that agility course and stuff like that.
That'd be good.
Shad's done a really good job, and he got out and you know, he raised the money to put that stuff in, and did a really good job of getting that project together. Good job.
A lot of people are using it.
A lot of people don't know, as an Eagle Scout, to do that project, he has to be responsible for every step of it, organizing it, putting it together, raising the money. There's so many steps he has to take to earn that. And
Well,
it's amazing for them to step up and do a
It
project
is.
like that. It's actually an honor.
It was my first experience to work with anybody on one of those, and
Really?
when they came and talked to me about it, you know, I felt sorry for him in the beginning, because he's trying to make his presentation. His dad's sitting there, and his dad can't say anything.
Nope.
You know, his dad's just there to tap him on the shoulder and do this, but he did a really good job, and you know, hopefully it's going to be something that's going to be used for quite a while, and
They're already out there using it.
do that stuff. Out there. We might all take Scooter out there and let him try some of that
There you
stuff.
go.
and see
Hey,
if he can get through there.
I'm game.
Bring your dog.
Bring it on.
You got a big dog, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's too small for that side.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is on the large side.
Well, if anybody's got any questions about how to use it, I do believe that's from 11 to 1
11 to
on
1
the 12th.
on
Shad'll
October
be
12th.
out there
That's
showing
good. That'll be
folks
a week from Saturday.
showing off his project and what he's done out there.
That's good.
That's cool.
Everything seems well maintained, and it just looks good.
Well, those guys, you know, what's helped us a little bit too is some of this dry weather this last couple of weeks. But one thing we've learned, or I have since the first of the year, we got approximately 250 acres in the park system we mow. I got 9 men that work on that. And I think I've got 9 lawnmowers, and of those 3 lawnmowers, of those 9, 3 of them are over 17-year-old with one over 4,000 hours.
Wow.
So we're making a really concentrated effort right now to replace some equipment and hopefully to get another person or two. One of the things that I've learned, besides the age of the equipment, we've taken on the Raystall Soccer Complex back in, I believe, 2009, and then McCabe Park. They had to be maintained and they had to be kept up, and we've done that with the same number of people we had. And we've got some equipment that's got baling wire and duct tape on it. So the city must make an investment if we want to maintain those parks and doing that. And, you know, we're working on the 2020 budgets right now, and we've been demoing lawnmowers for 2 weeks. And hopefully we're going to find a way to replace a few mowers within that system so that they've got some equipment and they can go out there and when they start a park, finish a park, not worry about a mower breaking down or what's happened. It's a disgrace that we've got a system as big as we have, and we've got a bunch of old.
I didn't realize all the equipment was that old.
It's horrible what we've got out there.
Really?
And for the city not to have made a stronger commitment to that and equipment to maintain it. Now, the guys that gives them a job all winter because they fix stuff all winter long.
Sure.
But that's just throwing money down a drain, and that needs to be put down that drain. So
I had no idea.
hopefully here within the next few weeks we'll be ready to pull a trigger and have some equipment that'll make it even easier on those guys, and they can do a better job of maintaining those parks next year out there. But they've done a great job this year with what they've got.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of the way they look. Yeah, I would like for them to look better, and I'd like for them to look that way every day of the week, not just today it's mowed out there.
What about road improvement projects in the city?
You know, right now the 2 big ones we've got going on are that Western Hills Way, which will connect from Rodeo back over to 62 West there and tie all that together. You know, they did the Rodeo project last year, and they're taking that on through. They're moving along very well on that.
So you could go from the junior high.
You can go from Highway 5 North.
All the way from 5 North. Now I'll cut back through the 62.
And cut all the way back through to 62 West when that's finished. You can do it now, but you got some narrow streets through there. So that project's moving along very well. The other major project they've got is the Long Street project, which is behind the hospital. If you'll go behind the hospital, they are moving their employee parking to that big hill behind there, and they've got a major project going on behind the hospital to move a 3-level parking lot back there and put their employees back there. Well, when they're doing that, that's going to put an awful lot of cars back there trying to get out of Long Street, and they'll come out on I believe it's Barnett Drive or Booker one right there at the back of the hospital. So we're going 3-lane Long Street. It'll have a turn lane all the way through it there. It's right there by the new hospice house.
Yeah, I was going to say,
office building right there. It's around the back side of the hospital. And that project's coming along very quick as well out there.
Well, trying to find it here. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out where Long Street's at. This map is not easy to see. Oh, well.
Well, if you can find the hospital, it's on the back side of it.
Yeah.
It's right there on the back side. So that's going to help as they move all those employees around there and parking. That's going to help eliminate some congestion that was coming at some point in time. So we might as well do that now. Those are the 2 major street jobs we got going right now. And then on the water sewer side of the house, that project that's going to bring the water sewer from Walmart up to Highway 62 east there at the old driving range, and then we'll bore under the highway to get it over on the north side on the County Road 28 corner right there. And that's phase 1 of that project. They're right there now next to Walmart with that sewer project. They're fixing to make a turn and when they make that turn, they'll come over across Buzzard Ridge Cutoff. They put a sleeve in under there when they did that work on that last year. They'll come right next to Mark Moran's building and cross over behind Warehouse Liquor and come up through there behind Horton's and come into the old driving range property right there. And that project's moving along. That's very slow. Very slow. A lot of rock in there. You know, you hammer a little while and you can dig a little while.
Yeah.
And you can get in a few pieces of pipe a day. Some days, depending on the rock, you might not get a stick in. But that is moving. We've already annexed that. We annexed at the last council meeting, I believe it was, from the old driving range property all the way down to Warehouse Liquor Store. And then back around behind there over through Moran's to
Now, is the old
Walmart.
Burger King, is that city right there?
The old Burger King, the vacant building next to Cozy Kitchen. Yes, that's in the city right there.
Really?
Yeah. But then once we get that sewer to that corner of 28 and 62, that's going to give us the ability, and our second phase of that project is to come west along the south side of the highway, which would allow us to pick up Bobby Sue's, the vet clinic, and straight on up all the way back into the old Midland Marine property right there. None of that has sewer up through there, and nor is it in the city. So we want to do that in phase 2 of this project right there.
Okay.
And they're sticking pipe in. You go out there now on 62 East Old Driving Range. We got a pretty good pile of pipe and
saw it out
manholes
there,
So that's what all that's about out there right now.
Wow, so there's a lot of things going on. So, new restaurants, question mark?
Still a big question mark right there. There's nothing to announce on that, at least from our office at this point in time. Out there, there's been a piece of property I can tell you that's sold out there. You know, there's been a property transaction out there, but that's for those folks to say, or at least tell us when they're ready to say it.
They'll make that announcement when time comes.
At their time, you know, a lot of things could happen. So.
The old highway department building, is it any nibbles on that yet?
Not that I've heard of. You know, of course, that's you know, RDOT and state owned, and you know, I know they got a sign on it to try and sell it. While you're talking about RDOT, this might make some folks happy, and you know, I hate to even mention this because a lot of things could change. But I got a message from RDOT yesterday. We've been talking to them since January about 9th Street. And, you know, right there where it crosses the creek at on 9th Street, they took a lot of asphalt off of that.
Bridge?
There was a weight issue with the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that had
came down from Channel 3.
Okay.
We did a Channel 3 thing on that.
Well, I got a message from them yesterday. They're wrapping up a project in Carroll County.
Wow.
And hopefully when they wrap up the one in Carroll County, maybe by the end of next week, we could see some movement out there where they're going to come and do some work. Now, that's a maybe. That's a bigger question mark than what's coming out to 62 East. But just to get an email from RDOT yesterday telling us what is fixing to happen on 9th Street was, you know, that's a good email to get.
You know,
right
when
there.
we did the Channel 3 interview with Caitlin, she went on and talked to some of the guys down at RDOT local, and what they said was that they pulled like 40 tons of stuff off the bridge. Okay, so now you notice there's no weight limit on that bridge.
Right.
It's the same token. What have we done to remap the area for truckers that say they're coming from Mountain View to Lebanon, Missouri, and they have to take Highway 5, but we're not mapping for the truckers to say, okay, turn on the bypass and go this way and bypass the bridge.
I don't know if you can map enough stuff, because with Google now and Google Maps and stuff like that, I mean, if they put a guy on a county road out here, you know, you can put up all the signs you want, but that trucker sometimes he's following that little bitty
that box in the truck.
In the truck, and he could read it. The signs don't tell that guy anything, you know, because some of them can't even speak our language, you know, and they're driving trucks, and you know they don't have a lot of experience.
I'll give you an example.
They're just running the truck down the road.
I came out of McDonald's or Wendy's or somewhere, and I was heading west downtown, and at the Cardinal 62 business
Oh, yeah.
stoplight, there's an Orscheln's truck turning left.
Yeah.
I thought, all you got to do is go down another block and turn left. You get the straight shot. So you think he had to turn left, which is cardinal, then turn right,
Yeah.
and then cut back. It's a mapping issue.
It is, and I don't know what all we could do, if anything, that's going to solve that. But I do know that weight was a problem on the bridge. And my last conversation with him was, okay, I understand the weight issue of the bridge, but you got about 200 feet both sides of that bridge. You got tore all the pieces. Mm-hmm. At least fix that 200. We got a little rough bridge in there.
Yeah.
Get the approaches fixed. Those have nothing to do with the weight limit.
No.
So that email we got late yesterday afternoon, and that was the highlight of the day yesterday. That they may do
when
something.
you're going east, you get to Ravenden and you cross the railroad tracks. It's a nice highway.
It took a long time for them to get that right there.
That bridge right there across Spring River.
Spring River beat you to death crossing that bridge right there.
And why can't is that a weight limit issue there too?
You better have you some real good poly grip on your teeth when you cross that bridge right there at Spring River, because that'll shake them out right there. That's a tough bridge.
You
right
come
there
off the railroad track.
Dale, that's true all over the state of Arkansas. You can go anywhere over in northeast Arkansas, and I run that way a lot. Mm-hmm. Bridges and the potholes on the bridges and the concrete decks are. We need a lot of work on those in a lot of places, and hopefully, with that fuel tax went up this week, and there's some things in the works with the highway plans and stuff that maybe we can start to see some improvement in that.
Call the governor, twist his arm, send some of that money our way.
Well, put him in a truck and let's drive him over.
Take the shock absorbers off.
Don't fly him in. Don't fly him in the next time he comes in. Make him drive over some of these bridges right here.
7:35. Talking with the mayor. Be right back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. There she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Hi, we're back.
$7:37. Continue our discussion with Mayor Hillrey Adams, the City of Mountain Home. And what's next?
Well, I tell you what. I want to mention to everybody here. We are, if I'm not mistaken, it's the second day of October.
That's what it says on calendar.
October 26th.
Okay.
Which is coming up here in 24 more days. That's a Saturday, and we had an entertainment district committee meeting Monday morning, which we meet every Monday, the committee that's overseeing the entertainment district down there. And we realized that's going to be a very, very busy day in Mountain Home. So we've got a new meeting scheduled next week, and just to give you an idea of what's going to be happening on October 26th in Mountain Home. Now, I know there's a certain restaurant on the square that serves a great breakfast, but I want to talk about a few events going on that day. October 26th, you got the Rotary Club's annual Pancake Day, which is one of their largest fundraisers, if not the largest of the year, to kick off the day. So you could go down to the Rotary Club, have pancakes that day, and help support their cause for the community. ASU Mountain Home is having their first ever Who's Getting Dirty mud run. And if you had never been around one of those things, and I haven't, and I think they're looking for people that are in the TV business to participate in that mud run. You know, they're setting up obstacle courses out there at ASU.
Have you done one?
No, I've seen one, but I hadn't.
They're having one out there, and they're doing a great job. ASU is promoting that event.
So this is going to be cool. Everybody, all the listeners, go out there, compete against the mayor at this mud run, and
being that's a sporting event. Why not get him and Bob Rechtenwald, because they do the football?
They could do that. They could. That would be a great idea. I'm all for it, and I can have someone from ASU contact them because they're looking for teams.
It would be a good. I'd have a good time competing against you out there in that mud.
Well, I've already got an assignment that day.
Here we go.
We're going to have a wash station set up at the end of it. And somebody gets to man a fire truck and a hose to wash runners down and get the mud off when they come back.
I think we talked to the fire chief about that.
So,
Maybe get the mayor in the mud.
We're going to, somebody's got to be the wash man. And I
bet I can get that position covered for you if you really want to do that.
I've already signed a contract on that one for this year.
The mayor's not getting muddy is what
you got the
saying,
ASU
right?
mud run. You go to Rotary Club and have your pancake, then go to the mud run. The entertainment district is hosting a street festival downtown that day. I think it'll start from I believe around 2 o'clock, go to about 9 o'clock that night. There's going to be some vendors down there. There possibly could be some cars, motorcycle show type stuff going on. Maybe a little street music going on down there. Not a big band or big stages set up, but maybe a couple of corners with some street band type stuff. It's a first event since the entertainment district ordinance was passed to be held within the district. That'll be going on. Part of that this year, and they're moving it from the high school, is the Serenity Walk a Mile in My Shoes event. And, you know, that's another fundraiser Serenity's done for years around here, where they get, you know, people out there following John Montgomery around in a pair of high-heel pink shoes, you know. And it's a fundraiser for Serenity. Well, they've moved that this year to the square, and they're going to do it as part of the District Street Festival.
Wow.
So that's going to be good for Serenity and their cause and help with this festival a little bit. And then the Thunder Rally is going on that day.
Goodness.
And that's the benefit for the Bob Davis Veterans Center. Joanne Baxter and her group, you know, they bring in a lot of people on motorcycles. Their event's at the fairgrounds that day. It kind of closes out today. I think it'll go to about midnight. They've actually got some big bands playing out there and stuff going on. And it's all to raise money for the Bob Davis Veterans Center that is under construction down there. So, you know, start out with pancakes and a lot of things going on that day around Mountain Home all the way to the
Then the Baxter County
Rally
Republicans have their dinner that night with Leslie Rutledge speaking.
They sure are.
Yep.
I've missed that one right there. But a lot of things going on that day, and that's the type of stuff that, you know, we feel like is going to be a good Saturday in Mountain Home. I don't know of very many Saturdays where we've had that many things.
You better install a 24-hour clock on some of that stuff.
Yeah. Hopefully it's going to be a good day and get some of this stuff kicked off downtown. We're trying to do.
That's cool.
We need to conjure up something. Mud run, mud run.
Got a pretty full day that day.
Well, you know, what we need to do is just find somebody that would donate some money to this cause. Yeah,
It'd take a lot. Do that, but you know, I think that from what I've seen of it, and ASU's actually showed me some stuff.
Really?
It's, you know, we had some. I know some people here in town that recently competed and won in St. Louis.
In St. Louis.
Yeah, went all the way up there to run in mud. I thought, you know, you could go up here to any creek out along out here in Baxter County and do the same thing, but apparently it's become a very big event and sport that people like to go
full
to.
obstacle course, everything.
I didn't go, so I don't know, but they, you know, they're going to do this one on the campus at the college. And I asked them when they first approached me about it, I said, what are you going to do if we don't have any rain? How are we going to have mud? Well, we can make mud.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we got ways to get water out there and some stuff like that, and they can create. They're actually setting up probably some tanks out there that'll have some sort of liner in them with water and mud where, you know, you run through that. And, you know, what I saw, it looks like it's going to be for those participants will have a lot of fun that day. It might be fun to watch. It could be. It could be. You might want to be out there with some cameras and get some footage of this event. It could be. It could be very interesting. Worth it, yeah. But you know, I'm glad that ASU's doing that and you know, doing something like that to help promote the community and bring people in here. You know, that's a valuable resource we have out there.
What about the job market situation?
You know, the only thing I've heard very much of recently, and I sit through a meeting the other day with the Chamber of Commerce, and they were talking about the number of employers in Baxter County that were looking for people, were trying to hire people. And he ran off, and I wouldn't dare, you know, identify any of those employers. But I heard him mention about 3 or 4 employers here in Baxter County or in Mountain Hall. Some of them are ready to hire up to 20, 25 people, you know, that they need folks for that. And we just, you know, I think the last number I saw, Dale, our unemployment rate here was like 2.1%. That's a very, very low number. So, you know, we just need some bodies, you know. And it's a matter, we got to attract some people here, and we got to attract some people that want to go to work and need jobs. We don't want to attract those here that don't want to do anything, you know. But I don't know of anything that's on the radar right now as far as a new industry or business that's looking at there. There could be that I haven't been, you know, made aware of. I know there's several locals that are in a growing modes that could add people if they just had people to put in. And where we find that at, I'm not real sure.
Then again, we have the drug problem where 70-80% can't pass the drug test.
They can't pass the test, you know. And that's, I think, you know, when the Baxter Forward initiative last year the Chamber completed, the major problem that was identified in that was drug issues. And, you know, that's something, there's a group of people working on that every day, and it's something that I think will be a battle as long as you and I are alive, for sure, right there. We just got to.
And it's a battle everywhere. It's not.
It's not
you know,
just.
We're talking about Mountain Home, but this is a battle in every town,
it's true. We're not unique in that respect at all, and you know. But I got a chance yesterday. And I've been there about 3 times lately, and it's pretty impressive to me. One of the things that we're going to do with the entertainment district is we want to identify that area. So the committee's come up with a sign, and it's like a Wayfinder sign that you might see in a big city or in an airport or a mall telling you where you're at. Well, we came up with a sign design. We got to look at the cost of that. And those signs, if you buy them out of a magazine or off that computer right there, they're very expensive. We thought, how could we get this done? So I made a trip out to the ASU Mountain Home Technical Center. I met with Nathan Luck out there, the director of that center, and Rick Hastings, the welding instructor, and showed them what we wanted to do. Well, it took 2 or 3 trips and a couple of visits. And ASU Mountain Home, as of yesterday, we agreed and signed off with them. Those students are going to build these signs for us. The high school students, they now have a powder coating operation over there.
Yeah.
So this is going to let the students at ASU design, fabricate, and put these signs together. The high school will powder coat them. And I told them out there at ASU, I said, when you get it done, then I'll put the street department on it and we'll put them up. I said, well, we got another way we'd like to do that. So we want to do it, and we want the kids to install the signs. And that way those kids out there at ASU and high school, they get to see the project from the design
Start to finish.
to the completion. They get to have their thumbprint on that. And years now down the road, they can look back and say, we did that project. And I think it's a great way, but
Heck yeah.
what was so impressed when I went out there, you know, they're teaching kids auto mechanics out there. They got an electrical room, they got heat and air room, they got a welding shop, and they're teaching kids a lot of skilled trades out there, you know, that we need. And some of these places are looking to hire people, need somebody can run a welder or a blast cutter or do heat and air work and those type things. And, you know, it's not that we need we don't still need a college education, but we need other people too to do those type jobs.
Right.
And I think that's a great program we got going out
is.
there. Really good.
Time for one more break. Coming up on 7:50. More with the mayor right after this.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z-Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z-Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
Are you ready for some football? Hometown TV is back with live football and the game of the week. Friday night, area high school football with announcer Bob Rechtenwald, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Visit hometowntv.net for schedule and show times. Plus, watch instant replay live from your mobile device, whether at the game or not, right here on K26 and XL7.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with a pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
$7:53, finishing out the show with the mayor of Mountain Home, Hillrey Adams. What else we got?
Well, we got information yesterday. The sales tax numbers came out, and those were all, again, very positive numbers for us. The city's portion of the county tax was up like 2.45%. The city sales tax was up a little over 3%, and then the public safety tax was up 3+%. So those are all good positive signs right there that people are still spending money here in Baxter County and Mountain Home. You definitely want to see them on the uptick rather than the downtick.
Yeah.
And so that's another month of that report, which is a very good indicator that things are going the right direction around here for us.
What about new home starts? New home.
There's been a gentleman that has been before the Planning Commission. He's gotten a preliminary plat approved, which, that's just the first step in it. He has bought a piece of property at the corner of, I believe it's Arkansas and Cardinal. Be on the north side of Arkansas there.
Yes. Right here.
Yeah, just right down the road from me here. He's gotten a preliminary plat for a subdivision there that I think when that thing is completed, I believe that plat is somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 to 70 homes and that. And they're small, probably less, no 1,500 square foot or less home, a starter type home, but they're also in a price range from what I saw where, that young couple that's needing a place to start a family at could do that. I haven't seen much work up there, if any, yet, but I know he has gotten his preliminary approvals on that. And then the other thing that's going on, and it's a 55 and older project, is that Glenbrier Commons out there, that MBOT project on 16th Street. He has come a long way with that. We got an opportunity to tour that the other day with Tom. Very good project out there, and it's for 55 or older. I think he told me he's already sold like 15 to 20 of those units. So that's good for Baxter County. He said some of them are sold to people who have left and they're coming back here. They won't be back here because they got kids here. Some of them were being sold to folks who had reached a point in their life they felt like they wanted to downsize. They didn't want property maintenance. They didn't want to keep up that, and all that'll be done through the Glenbrier Commons Association that Tom and them do. They do a great job, and his projects like that always look real good, and they're well maintained and kept up. And he's still got a lot to go out there, but the first phase of that is nearing completion, if not done. And I'm going to add a lot of units out there as that grows out there.
Yeah, because
it goes from
16th Street West back quite a ways to Tollwood.
Well, yeah, it goes all the way to there, but it starts out at Glenbrier there by the Mountain Home Christian Academy and goes all the way through there. And a lot of units in there when he gets that done, and it's looking good out there. I mean, we've got some of it's already landscaped, the first part of it, and some sold signs out there. And so those are good moves out there.
Did you get to go to the county fair?
Did spent a week out there, or most of the week. Hot. I think we're about to do a year at the fair where it rains, maybe cools off a little bit, but...
did you have time to walk around the fair?
I did through some of the educational building and stuff like that. I never ventured off into that midway at all. I didn't need to be down in there. I didn't see anything down there I needed, but did make a round through the buildings and got to visit with some folks.
Good fair, a lot of fun.
You know, I understand that attendance was down a little bit this year, but I saw one report about that, but I think that probably was related to heat.
Probably, yeah.
You know, 'cause it was a hot week out there, and but you know, fair week's always either going to be hot or wet.
Yeah.
And I guess for the fair purposes, it's probably a little better to be hot than it would be raining all week out there.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Hey, you know, but I also got to be a part, and this is, and I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna pass it off to the food bank and Jeff Quick and those people.
Bridge Bash.
That Bridge Bash event, we did that, and I had the fortune of sitting up right next to where they packed the food at. And a number of volunteers that came through that tent that day to pack food. That is amazing. That's an amazing thing to watch the packing operation. But what amazed me as much as anything is how well organized that event is. The volunteers, you know, the first person I saw that morning out there was Mike and Katie Risk. The last person I saw when I left in the pitch dark was Mike and Katie Risk. And a lot of people in between them. And the food bank does an excellent job, and that committee that puts that thing together. And, you know, that's a great thing for this area. And what it does to raise the food for the people who need the food is an outstanding job.
Final 30 seconds, Mayor. Glad to have you here.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you again 1st of November, man.
All right.
Maybe it'll be cooler by then.
I do want to bring up this shot now that the fog's gone.
Oh, yeah. Let's
It's actually a very pretty shot this
Beautiful.
morning. Just happened to look down and seen it. I was like, look at that.
City of Cotter and the White River brought to you by the Z Team for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net. Beautiful shot of the White River and the sunrise over Baxter County, Marion County, Arkansas. That pretty well wraps it up. Thanks, Scooter. That's pretty cool.
I just happened to see that.
That wraps it up. Be back tomorrow. Have a great day.